grandson with me, which was quite rewarding. I've never got to be with him in a whole week like that down there on a situation. He had a little tough time at first blending in. We were all standing around the airport, and he wanted to stand by me, and the kids were over there circled around talking and chit-chatting. I said, get over there. And he said, well, I don't know anybody. And I said, well, you're not going to get to know anybody if you don't go join in. So he finally got in there, and the rest of the trip he was, out with the kids. They were all having a good time. But this trip this year was an eye-opener for me because Danielle, the son of the pastor down there that kind of heads this up every year, was sitting down one night with us telling us that they used to have 10 to 15 churches come down every year and build homes. And now it's down to only 4 churches that are showing up to build homes. So there's a real need for more churches to go down there. We even talked about trying to, we had 20 people this year. We built 3 homes as usual. And it would be real easy for us to have 7 more people, another team, to go with us and build a 4th home for these people that really need a home. That's about as many people as we can get in the compound to sleep, so that would be a max. So we would encourage anybody that's even thinking about going to talk to any of us, or to talk to the new people from our church that went for the first time, and let them tell you what they thought of it. They couldn't be here today because they stayed down in San Diego for a couple extra days to look around. But just being with the families, and we built 1 home for a single dad and his child. We built a home for a single mom and her kids, and then we built a home with a young couple with a 6-year-old son. So it's just the heart, or when we build homes, we go back on the last day, we meet the families of each one of the home, the pastor comes with us, we bless the house, and then we hand the keys to the family and let them open the door. We all clap. The group of people that built that home with that family go inside. We take a lot of pictures inside, and then the family, Danielle's there, so he can interpret with us real well, since we didn't have Pastor Jake this year. But Danielle, the family start telling us how they thank us and stuff. And it's always a teary moment for not only the families that are receiving this home, but for all of us. There's not a dry eye in the house when they start giving us thanks for what we've done for them. So I would just challenge anybody that would like to. It's not that hard of work. We have a lot of fun. We go out for dinner at a real nice restaurant one night. We down on Baja, down to Rosarita. We take the kids to the beach on Thursday and let them have some good times, have fun. And then, of course, the most thing that we look forward to, or I do, I don't know anybody else, but the church family. A few of the ladies come over and they cook us an authentic Mexican dinner from scratch. We had fish tacos this time, and it was just out of this world. I think I ate 4 fish tacos. I don't usually eat that much down there, but they were so good. So we would like to just challenge anybody. We're going to start maybe a lot earlier this year on trying to raise funds for this, get more people involved. So and on behalf of Kathy, she couldn't be here because she stays down there for a family reunion. She texted me and wanted me to thank all of the congregation for all of your support in buying the shares, donating money, buying stuff at our fundraiser, and she just wanted to thank you. I'm going to tell on her because the first day we were there, when we were coming in, she tripped and fell and skinned up her knee. And one day it swelled so big she couldn't go out to the job site with us. She had to stay back. But she is definitely a trooper, and she wants to be a part of this group as long as myself and her can stay going. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll be getting some pictures out, and then maybe we can get some pictures on the screen back there where you can see the homes that we built. So, thank you very much.
We are just